It's the year 2026, right? 2026. Living in the 21st century. We are, or at least I am, living in God's country. You know what I'm saying? Land of the free, home of the brave. America, right? I think that's the name that we were given for. I don't know. I think they say that on the quarter, right? God's country or whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of ironic considering that a lot of the people that are um supposed to be looking out for us, looking more specifically looking out for us in us Americans, kids are in there, and it seems like a lot of the administration that's supposed to be looking out for us are touching kids, right? That's real. That's reassuring, right? I mean, shit. And I mean, we're not looking too hot, right? Ever since ever since that one day, and um, I'm sure it's the day, when all the votes come in and shit like that. Um, but yeah, ever since that day, right? Shit just seems to get, I thought life was pretty good here. The news, obviously the news is gonna be the news, right? There's gonna be people dying. There's gonna be, you know, the world's not perfect, and it's kind of shit, all things considered. But you know, it wasn't nearly this bad. But hey, at least gas prices are lower. Fuck that, bro. Bro, I passed by the fucking gas station near my house. That shit was like fucking $5. The fuck? And then we just got hit by a fucking diarrhea kamehameha. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently the people that are supposed to be researching and you know containing all these foodborne pathogens just decided to say, hey man, let's let's not track you know 98% of these fucking pathogens that can cause bodily harm, and someone just died because of that shit. I feel like it's like every time I'm reading something about, the administration, puts this into play, and I'm reading this shit, I'm looking at the shit, I'm like, yo, this is fucking stupid. Like this is actually fucking like dog shit that I'm reading here. And I don't really know much about politics. I don't do so much as just go to the polls and vote for who I think is the better of two evils, right? I don't trust any. I'm not even going. I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I really don't trust any politicians except for Mamdani. Everything he's doing over there in New York sounds like he's really just trying to do his best, and he outright. I was thinking about moving to New York, but he outright said, you know, Netanyahu ain't welcome there. And shit, man, if that don't put a target on your chest, I don't know what does. Especially with New York City is like fucking. I'm not even I'm not even gonna get into it, right? But I just go and I vote for who I think is the lesser of two evils, man. And shit, it God, if the fucking majority of the U.S. didn't fucking choose the morer of two evils this time, fucking hell, everything they've done is just fucking like, come on, bro. Like when I heard that shit about fucking RFK saying like, oh, like, tone it down with the with the pathogens, right? We only go, I think it was something like, oh, we're gonna focus on salmonella and E. coli, and the other ones, just fucking fuck all your research on that. We don't need it. Now we have a new fucking strain that's in lettuce, which is in a lot of our fucking food. I mean, come on, bro. You telling me that I can't eat a burger with iceberg lettuce, right? It's only like I think it's like only iceberg lettuce. But right, I'm getting sidetracked, right? All I'm saying is, ever since these people came into power, it's been looking rough, man. And I know there's gonna be some geezer out there that's like, well, you haven't been there for the Reagan era, or like they'll back up and be like, well, the last administration wasn't much better. Well, I mean, we don't have people dying to fucking diarrhea, right? Someone literally just fucking like the first fucking death to this fucking bug was recently reported, and And it's not even a lives of the few over the lives of the many, bro. This could have easily been fucking avoided if we were competent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is all just to say I was watching my boy play BO7, right? And how does BO7 tie into America's, state, right? I'm watching my boy play, and multiplayer looks fun, but I'm reminded. I mean, it don't really look fun. These dudes are just running around with, you know, uh, color changing fucking death machines, right? Just fucking tearing through the whole lobby, right? Like back in the day, like the MSMC was like the clear winner, but at least I feel like I could at least contest with like a MP7 or a Vector, and I would be pretty confident that I'd come on top if we started shooting at the same time, right? But you you pull up with a, I don't know, whatever gun came out at launch to like these fucking DLC weapons. Like the Peacekeeper was pay to win. But that was really it, the Peacekeeper. But then they released all these guns in the battle pass and blah blah blah. And they just keep getting better and better. And I'm saying, we talking about like a .01 time to kill compared to a fucking, the guns that they got at launch, right? But that's not even a problem, right? My boy's playing and some dude's just running around with these color changing guns. I'm like, whatever, right? It looks fun, right? I probably don't, not my type of game, right? Been having a lot of fun on BO2. That's my type of game, and you're free to like whatever you like, right? But it reminded me of the campaign, right? BO7, right? BO7 is 2025, right? It's the official quote unquote sequel to Black Ops 2, one of the franchise's most beloved games, right? And we got this fucking nasty ass like bro, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. It's like, bro, this is like, bro, I don't even know the best way to, there's fucking boss fights in this shit, bro. There's fucking boss fights, right? BO2, at the very least, the boss was Mendoza, right? And he's human, right? It's not like you're fucking sitting here chunking down his health bar. Bro, I remember seeing like a clip of like you're fighting Harper, or like they advertise this shit as like a mind fuck. I was like, okay, people didn't like BO3 because it was a mind fuck game, like the campaign, because that's why I stopped playing. I'll get into that. But like apparently, like, bro, you're fighting like this humongous fucking Harper and you're just chunking down his fucking health bar with a, it's like, bro, we have lost the fucking plot, right? Modern Warfare 3, bro, my dad has played every fucking campaign. Every campaign, like every year. And then I tell him, I say, yo, Modern Warfare 3 is just DMZ reskin with, dialogue and cutscenes, right? And not even good cutscenes or dialogue at that, right? He don't play Modern Warfare 3, right? Because I know that he's playing the campaign and just the campaign every year, so I usually just take his copy of Call of Duty. Yeah, safe to say I didn't play Modern Warfare 3. I heard the multiplayer was good, but the campaign was just fucking DMZ and a shit story. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of, watching my boy play BO7 and remembering about that campaign made me realize, right? I used to play every COD campaign every fucking year, right? And I even went back and I played like COD 1, COD 2, COD, all the old ones, right? Just so I can experience the full story. Man, I stopped playing BO3 because I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking mind fuck fucking acid trip, that I'm playing right now? And I stopped playing that shit, right? And then I stopped playing subsequent years because I'm like, yo, I have so much. Well, granted, the COD campaigns aren't that long, but I'm like, yo, I have so much free time that I'm not playing these campaigns. I can actually play better games now. And so, right, year after year, right, it was like what, BO3, then Infinite Warfare, and then so on and so forth, right? Man, man, right? I remember Jeremy Lin. He said, they say that if you're rock bottom, the only way you could go up, right? He says, I feel like my God, I don't know if I'm getting the quote right, but he says, you know, I'm feeling like rock bottom's getting more rock bottom. And oh my god, BO3 to me was like the worst game ever. I was like, okay, we'll play next year. Right? Then Infinite Warfare came out. Everybody was like, this shit fucking sucks. And I enjoyed Infinite Warfare. Like I played I don't think my dad got Infinite Warfare because he's not a big Halo guy, and he saw Infinite Warfare and was like close to Halo, like Halo is like all outer space and shit. Because at least Advanced Warfare was like boost jumping on in I don't fucking know future New York or whatever the fuck it was. Good game, bro. People hated Advanced War. I love Advanced War. I love the variants in playing a fucking Bow 27 Inferno versus a Bow fucking Obsidian Steed or just, base Bow. I thought that was cool. It had like a little bit of RPG and I love RPGs. I thought that was a good game, but like my dad didn't play Infinite Warfare because bro, everyone thought this was the worst fucking game ever, right? And then fast forward to today, this shit is just getting worse, bro. Modern Warfare 2019 was a good, objectively good game. Not a good COD. I will die in that fucking hill. Modern Warfare in 2019 is not a good COD, bro. That shit changed everything. The way, the gunplay is just completely fucking different. Everybody was so happy, bro. Oh my god, we're back. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. Cause I'll tell you what, these motherfuckers hated change, bro. You Advanced Warfare was a little, right? Cause it was just a straight up like double jump. BO3 had that, it was kind of like a little, glide, right? It was like a little like slow, slow like gradual boost. You know what I'm saying? Infinite Warfare I didn't get to play much sadly because now everybody's switching up saying, "Yo, man, Infinite Warfare was overhated, man." Well, yeah, it's gonna be overhated. It's different, and it's coming off of BO3, which is an objectively good COD, right? And everybody's gonna fucking hate because you know why? People are gonna fucking hate because they're fucking drones. The sniping from what I remember playing the beta was fucking awesome. I don't know if it was the best but I remember having a fucking good ass time sniping on that game. Fast forward to today, what have we had? Modern Warfare 2 was alright. BO6 was alright. Cold War was alright. But I feel like I feel like you kind of trade off the can it seems like we're trading off the campaign for the multiplayer. Modern Warfare 3's campaign, fucking terrible. Then the multiplayer was like the best multiplayer since Modern Warfare 2019. Oh my god. And then we go back a year or yeah, I think it was when the 2 year cycle started. Modern Warfare 2. Okay-ish campaign. Everybody hated the multiplayer. I didn't really play too much, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really been playing. I think the most I played COD was like BO6 because they got that Omni movement, and even then it was like, eh, eh. But this is all just to say, man, it can get worse, right? It can get fucking worse. I'm sitting here bracing for impact, thinking about shit. I don't know what next fucking stomach eating fucking virus is gonna fucking spread because people aren't taking the proper fucking precautions, aren't doing the fucking proper regulations in the power above ours, right? Something that we can't even fucking change, right? Only thing we can do is fucking cut out you know a whole food source away from people, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, iceberg lettuce is empty calories, all things considered, but again, bro, you buy a McChicken, you buy a fucking Big Mac, you got a fucking uh shit, you know, it's all iceberg lettuce as far as as far as I know, right? McChicken's iceberg, Big Mac's iceberg, right? It's a big part, and America is home of the fucking fat, bro. We the most, I think we are like the most, other than like there's like one country in Southeast Asia that's like Malaysia, I think, Indonesia, one of those two, I think, are average fatter than ours, but we are the obesity. Like if there's something that a Europeans got against us, it's the fact that we eat bro, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Every time a European comes to visit Europe or comes to visit the US, bro, they go, bro, they'll be like, Oh mate, what is this? What is this ultra processed food? What? Yeah, this is why bloody Americans are so fucking fat, mate. You know, the Europeans always got some shit to say about how fat we are, and it's true, man. And fast food is a big, and iceberg lettuce is a big part of fast food. You know, if I'm gonna tell you about, Popeyes not so much, bro. You eat that fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich, that shit got the fucking mayo and the pickles, beautiful. You don't gotta worry about no fucking shit in your fucking pants, bro. Fucking, fucking Gallic gun, fucking shoot your fucking pants with fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, Call of Duty just sent me into a spiral, really, thinking about how bad we are right now. It could get a whole lot fuck. I just sat here and I was thinking like, yo, it could get a whole lot fucking worse. And I know this ain't, I know this ain't reassuring at all. But I mean, we living. I mean, if you're here right now, you living. And you know, rock bottom don't gotta be. I mean, rock bottom could get more rock bottom, bro. I mean, it's up to you to what. We're humans. We adapt. You just gotta make the you just gotta make the best out of that rock bottom, bro, and just hope you climb out. But yeah, man, fucking man, COD. I don't know how watching COD made me instantly think of like it was just a crazy cycle, right? I was watching this dude play COD, and then I started thinking about the government, and then I started thinking about Jeremy Lin, and then I started thinking about this shit really could get worse, bro. Don't get too complacent, bro. And wherever you at, just be happy that you there and make it work. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, shit could get worse. But yeah, that's it's not really advice. More so just me yapping because you know Call of Duty made me think for once. But yeah, I'm out.